When we started planning our first year of full-time travel in early retirement, the challenge we had was how were we going to afford all of those flights and hotels without completely draining our retirement savings? Well, fast forward to today, and we've unlocked over $7,000 in free travel simply using our credit card points and sign-up bonuses. Today, we'll talk about how we cracked the code, what credit cards we used, and the mistakes we avoided. If we can do it on a middle-class retirement income, so can you. We are Robert and Jill, a Gen X couple who retired early to travel the world full-time. After 30 years of life together, raising kids, building careers, and chasing the American dream, we reinvented our retirement by selling everything we owned to trade it for the adventure of a lifetime. Join us as we bring you stories about the people we meet, the places we go, and what it took to get there.
A year ago, we had no idea what a game changer travel credit cards could be. Well, we prepared for world travel in early retirement. Sure, we'd heard about points and miles, a lot of people on the internet promising big flights for virtually no money. Honestly, we were skeptical. When we thought about miles, all I could think about was the years I'd flown on American Airlines to save up a ton of points to only get a one-way flight for one person from Palm Springs to Phoenix. But we dug deeper. And when we did, we realized how the points and miles game could change everything for us. We're going to be covering the 4 travel credit cards that we got, how we use them strategically, and the actual money saved for flights, hotels, and rental cars as we prepare for our world travel. We are not sponsored by any of these card companies, nor do we have any inside connections to them. What we want you to know is you can get these cards today and start your journey to free travel. And who knows, maybe you'll even do better than us. Let's dive in. So before you apply for a travel credit card, there are some key things that you're going to need to understand. Number one is you must have excellent credit. That means you're probably sitting at a 750 or better FICO score. Make sure you always pay off your balance monthly, otherwise it's just not worth it. Interest will eat up all the savings from the points that you earn. All travel cards with a bonus will have a minimum spend in order to achieve that bonus. We'll talk about what that looks like later in the video. Also, you need to understand what the card gets you and what it doesn't. Differences between points and miles, whether there's any foreign transaction fees, and other details. Now we're going to talk about hotel travel credit card. IHG One Rewards Premier Credit Card is our go-to travel credit card for hotels. Here's what we love about the IHG program. This card gets you second from the top of their loyalty program. The part we love the most is 4th night is free when you're using all points for bookings. This is where the cost really goes down. Most of the IHG hotels we are staying in during our Europe travel are booked on 4 more nights to maximize our savings. Along with the points earned by using the card, you'll also get an anniversary free night each year. IHG also offers buying points during the year, though there is an annual cap to how many you can get. We found that buying points saved us sometimes up to 25% off a room rate by using those points we purchased. Another great benefit to using points is there are little to no taxes that you'd normally pay if using cash or credit. Points earnings range from as high as 26 times when you are a Premier card holder using that card to pay in credit for your IHG stays. You'll also earn 5 times the points on all travel, gas, and dining, and 3 points on all other categories. IHG points usually run about a half-cent redemption value on average. Let's talk about what IHG's current offer is as of the recording of this video in September of 2025 and how we saved big money by using the IHG card. IHG's current offer is 165,000 bonus points when you spend $3,000 in 3 months. This bonus would, example, get you 6 nights in Budapest, Hungary's Intercontinental Hotel, or 5 nights at the Intercontinental Hotel in Miami, Florida. These dates are, of course, depending. There is a $99 annual fee to the IHG Premier credit card. So let's talk about what this credit card did for Jill and I. By Jill and I applying separately for our own cards, getting the minimum spend bonuses, and the use of those cards for 1 year, we received $2,240 of value for upcoming IHG hotel stays, which equaled 10 free nights. We got 1 night of free at the Hotel Indigo in Tulsa, 2 nights at the Crowne Plaza in Los Angeles, 1 night at Candlewood Suites in Fort Lauderdale, 2 nights at the Crowne Plaza Bratislava, Slovakia, and 4 nights at the Intercontinental along the Danube in Budapest, Hungary. And by buying points, we are saving even more next year. Room upgrades are also possible with this credit card.
In addition to having a card to gather points for hotels, the other area we needed to focus on was earning miles or points for airline travel. Our plan is to have 2 long-haul flights a year from the United States to other continents such as Europe, Asia, South America, Africa. We don't intend to fly very much domestically here in the United States, but we also plan to have a number of regional flights, particularly in Europe and Asia. And for that, we found 3 cards that fit that bill. While many point hack YouTube channels promise big redemptions and low-cost flights using points with a specific card they're touting, we found that information to be both yes and no. Basically, it depends. Your availability for flights, destination, and air carrier costs really come into play when looking at using points or miles for flights. Always do cost comparisons on your own for your particular circumstance. For example, we have a flight from Warsaw to Chicago next spring. It was significantly cheaper to directly pay through the airline we selected. However, that airline did not take any of the travel card points or miles we had earned on our credit cards. We certainly could have booked through an alternative airline that did, but we would have really lost value based on the cost of those flights. It would be like throwing points and miles away. So far, we have acquired 3 travel credit cards that are geared towards airline travel. They are the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and the Citi AAdvantage Platinum Elite for American Airlines. The Wells Fargo Autograph Journey was our first choice, but maybe not the best for airline travel points if you're looking for maximum redemption. The welcome bonus gave us 60,000 points with a minimum spend of $4,000 in 3 months, and there is a $95 annual fee. This is the current offer. What we liked about this card was it gives us the largest points per spend categories like travel, dining, and gas. Wells Fargo also has a travel portal that you can use these points on, but you get a basic 1% redemption value, which doesn't maximize points as much as some other travel card options. Using our bonus points for sign up and the points earned from the minimum spend, we received 19 days of a car rental we are using in February and March of 2026. Our grand total earnings for applying for just 1 Wells Fargo Autograph Journey card equals $1,507 towards free travel. The second card we got was the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and it's probably the best of the 3 cards that we got. Our sign-up bonus was 100,000 points with a minimum spend of $5,000 in 3 months. Currently, at the time of this filming, it's 75,000 points with a $5,000 minimum spend in 3 months. We each signed up for the card and each have an account, and we were able to get the bonus after paying off a couple of cruises we had booked for next year. Chase Sapphire Preferred is the most flexible of the cards we have, as you can redeem for many different options, including hotels, rental cars, and flights. Another great feature is when you book flights through their travel portal, you can apply as little or as much as of the number of points you'd like to lower the cost of the flight. Other cards require the entire amount of points needed to get the deal. The Chase Travel Portal also gives you additional bonus points when paying directly, but their deals may not be the best value, so compare costs with the carrier websites. We booked a one-way flight from LAX to Miami for $276 each. We used points to bring down the cost to fit within our budget. We also used points to lower the overall rate for a round-trip ticket for me from Knoxville to Phoenix, along with a $50 annual credit that I applied to that flight. Overall, Chase Sapphire Preferred earned us a total of $2,378 of free travel. Depending on redemption options, that number could be even higher. The Citi AAdvantage Platinum Select with American Airlines is our next travel card. This card makes the most sense for us because when we fly domestically, we tend to fly on American as compared to other carriers. This card gets a free checked bag, which we will need often. The welcome bonus was 80,000 miles with a $3,500 spend in 4 months, and the annual fee of $99 is waived in the first year. This bonus will cover one round-trip long-haul flight from Palm Springs, California to Paris, France for an upcoming trip we have planned in the spring. We have currently earned, with just the one card, over $1,000 in free travel from the sign-up bonus and subsequent spending.
Wow, $7,000 in free travel.
I know.
That's really going to help our budget next year,
It sure
right?
is. It sure is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time doing this and doing all this research, so hopefully you found some great information. If you're interested in any of the cards we've discussed and starting to earn points and miles for your free travel, we have included links in the description box below that'll take you right to the application page so you can get started.
We'd be excited to know about what your thoughts are on travel credit cards. Which ones do you have? How much did you make from them? Maybe we should look into what you got. Just go ahead and put a comment in below for us.
Right. And then if you're interested in what we have planned for our first leg in early 2026, we have an earlier video. Check out the YouTube channel and you can see a really cool interactive map that we put together. And in an upcoming video, we're going to be talking about the house. It's been a big week for us, huh?
It has. Just went on the market yesterday as of the recording of this video.
Yesterday. So we're kind of freaking out a little bit.
Selling it all.
We're selling it all.
Travel the world full time. And that's what you're going to hear about our story, about the people we meet,
the places we go,
and what it took to get there. Thanks for watching today.
Bye.